You will begin to manifest with ease when you do this one thing. And this thing is allowing your measure of success to be your internal state. This happens so often, and I get tripped up in this, kind of pitfall myself, where I'm trying to create something or bring something into fruition, and I get caught up in what I'm seeing way too soon, right? I start looking in the external environment, oh, maybe I'm not seeing what it is that I want quite yet, and then what happens is we lose that alignment internally. We lose that connection to our vision because we're getting too caught up in what we're seeing. And so instead of measuring the success by how we're feeling consistently, we're measuring our success and our progress based on what we're seeing externally. But the reason why this is a problem is because we have this thing called the buffer of time. Remembering that we live in a vibrational universe that often we forget because we fall into the trap of the illusion. And the illusion takes us into the external, right? Anytime we fall into the illusion, we are focused externally. And one of the hardest things is to take ourselves out of that illusion. And what that means is to draw ourselves back inside, go back into the self and find that internal alignment. The lie is that what we're looking for is outside of ourselves. And we keep spinning on what I like to call the hamster wheel when we keep going after and chasing after things externally that we feel is going to satiate or sustain the inner sense of self. And that can only ever be found within. So if you're wanting to know how you're doing in terms of progress and success when you're manifesting things, is think about, how long am I holding that internal sense of alignment? Once I get my thoughts and my emotions in alignment with what it is that I want, how long am I able to steady that vibration and not be swayed by what's happening externally? Because if you're able to consistently do that, you will begin to see results. But the problem occurs when we think with our egoic mind that it should happen in a certain time frame. So maybe we have the idea that, well, it should have happened in 2 days, or it should have happened in 10 days, or it should have happened in a year. But we don't know the timeline. And so when we start focusing on the external, we don't see it. We then begin to disconnect from all of that progress that we've made internally, which is the most important thing. This whole world is a mirror, right? Everything that we're seeing externally, everything that you see today is mirroring back to you what you were thinking and feeling most dominantly yesterday, the day before, the week before. Everything is mirroring back to you. And so in order to change that mirror, we have to go within and focus more steadily on what it is that we wish to see. This is all internal work. Everything is internal work. But again, the illusion wants us to believe that what we're looking for is out there. And so we're running around out here trying to shift and change things externally, not realizing that the prize, the gift, the gold, we already have. So if you're struggling with manifestation, if you're finding that you're not getting the results that you want, I encourage you to start looking at how are you gauging your progress? Are you gauging your progress and your success through the external? Or are you gauging it through the internal? But I truly hope this video was helpful and could give you a new perspective. If you are looking to further advance on your spiritual journeys, I do have online courses and personal one-on-one coaching in the description box down below. There's also promotions going on for 2 of the available programs. But I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Take care.